Okay, here we go. Welcome back to some more Mass Effect 3 Legendary Edition. Hope you all are doing well, having a great day, and a great week so far. So, we are here on the Normandy, we're in the Krogan DMZ, we're going to attack Cerberus again, or see what they're up to, here on the Tuchanka. So remember, this is Shepard, Infiltrator, Paragon, romanced Ashley in the first one, romanced Miranda in the second one. See how this one goes. And the flashing lights, seizure warning, and also violence that lies there with the headshots, especially you can see their heads explode. I think that is all, so let's get into it. Previously we were on Benning, where they gunned down people, civilians, kidnapped them and whatever, so stop that. Okay, so like I says, these are all the main, or the quests, you can do them, but that's the main one, so keep the priority one for last in my opinion. And we want this one. I think I'm gonna take... Let's take Edie and James. Cerberus, I'm keeping that. That's still the same. Did we get something new? No, we did not. This is changed it to that, and the pistol also to that and that. Okay, cool. And we got 4 skills, so let's put it into energy drain. Definitely that. Oh, she's got 8, so overload. Yes, that one. And let's put this into the fence matrix. Okay, keep yours for the moment. Let's go.
Shepard, Cerberus' landing forces away from the Tuchanka battlefields. Their target seems to be an ancient ground-to-space cannon facility that hasn't been used since the Krogan rebellions. The site has no obvious military advantage, and the Krogan are spread too thin to deal with it.
Do we know what Cerberus is up to?
No, but we do know that Cerberus doesn't act without a plan. Get in there and stop them. Find out what they're up to while you're at it.
We'll get it done.
See to it. Hack it out.
Looks like Cerberus got that cannon operational, Commander. I'll go back up and get a read on what they're shooting at.
Get on it. All right, let's find the control room for those cannons. Kill anything in our way.
Let's do this.
Like James' response there, but also it does seem that they got it to work. And as ground to space cannon can be quite useful. Activate that, activate that. And yes, we're on the right weapons. Okay, so we start off by being not detected.
Commander, I have a visual on an inbound Cerberus cruiser. The cannon fire is clearing the way. If that ship makes it to bombardment range, the Krogan resistance is in trouble.
Keep track of it, Lieutenant.
Okay, so now we know what they're after. What a mess. This is really not the best place to be. Gotcha! Miss. Got another one.
Control center secure. Then I think it's time to test this cannon.
I like that idea. But before we do that, let's quickly explore, see that we get everything around here. Ammo's already full again. Okay, there's some junk over there. So it's kind of annoying how they put things and how hard it is to see them. This is also a stage that's kind of like, it's hard to explore everywhere. It's got a lot of places. Confusing and stuff. Look at the Krogan tanks over here. Cool. So some more ammo down here. You see, that's the whole place. But I don't think there's anything there. But that's where they came up from. There's more that you can explore. Okay, so here's some armor. And another place you can explore. And there's a medikit. Now grab this old grid schematics.
Not the kind of Krogan relic I expected to find.
So that's for one of your side quests. Like I said, every N7 mission has something for you. Like the bending one has those tags and everything. And like I said, if you do miss them, you can buy them, but it's 1,000 credits each time. So here and there, the back is actually some salvage again. Okay, so I think that's everything that we've through with it. Okay, so there's the red button thing you can press to start it.
Let's move.
Some more fighting.
They're shuttling in reinforcements, fortifying their position.
You're not getting through here. Haha, take that. Ooh, there's a lot of them. Kill it with fire! And headshots. How many of them are there? Please use your skill. There we go. Oh, miss. Oh no, you don't. Of course. Cover me. Gee, how many do servers have? They're a little bit more than wounded.
We got resistance here.
Your shield doesn't help for that. Finally! Well, that's one way of knowing when it's done, is the saves. Okay, then these things aren't very clear. You actually need to shoot the little square thingy there. And then this one as well.
We're cutting it close, Commander.
I've rerouted the power to the main console. Heading back now.
And more Cerberus. Where do they get all these people? Haha, got you. Oh, well, that was a miss. Oh, well, that doesn't work. Thank you. Thank you. That was a little miss on my part. That was not a miss. Oh, that was. Oh, too slow. Surprise! How many of them do they have? This is a bad idea. Take that. This mission is going to be so long because they've got so many troops. Okay, now once you activate it, they're going to give you an R3 thing to look at, but it just looks at that screen, so I'm going to look outside.
Commander, cruiser initiating bombardment.
Cannon control restored. Targeting enabled. Coordinates, Lieutenant.
See, as you see, it just goes to that.
Firing!
That to me is cooler.
Direct starboard hit, Commander. Target breaking up. Repeat, direct hit.
That's what I'm talking about! All right. Good work, everyone.
Shepard, with those Krogan cannons operational, Cerberus has actually given us the advantage in that system. The enemy's pulling back, but we think they'll try to seize the facility again.
Seems likely.
I'm sending an Alliance team to keep it secure. They've got a foothold in a strong defensive position, thanks to you.
Glad to hear it.
Good work, Commander. Hack it out.
Okay, cool. But man, that took a while just to get through all their troops. Okay, we've got Shadow Broker Wet Squad. You can just pause and read it. And Krogan 1st Division. You can just pause and read there as well.
Yes, Commander?
Nothing
That's
new
all.
from him.
Of course, Commander.
Just quickly going through the ship again, and then hopefully I can get to the next one.
Need something, Shepard?
That's it for now, Rex. Let's get back to work.
Anytime.
You hear we had to evac another colony? Losing a lot. Don't hear about the Reapers losing much.
Well, Reapers don't have colonies. Neither does Cerberus. If they did, we could drop an asteroid on them.
Okay.
Commander?
Nothing new from her.
Alright, here's another one. Dates back to the Rachni Wars. So, a Krogan and a Solarian have landed on a Rachni world for a top-secret mission.
That is unlikely. Solarians rarely took part in raids on Rachni-occupied worlds directly.
Missing the point? So the two guys are climbing up a hill going through this nasty green fog. And as they get near the top, they come out of the fog, and the Solarian sees thousands of Rachni. He looks over at the Krogan and says, "Oh, well, that makes me nervous!" The Krogan says, "You think that's scary? When this is over, I have to go back down through that fog by myself!"
The implication being that the Solarian soldier would be dead.
Yes. Thank you for killing the 2,000-year-old joke.
That joke plays to racial stereotypes on both sides. The Krogan appears brutish and insensitive, while the Solarian appears weak. Stereotypes such as exemplified here led to the development and use of the genophage.
Well, yeah. It's also one of the only jokes you'll hear both Solarians and Krogan telling. Comedy isn't really about being nice. Sometimes it's a way to air out the ugly things people think. Commander?
Auxiliary power units are depleted to 82.04% capacity. This should be corrected.
Yeah, I'll get it before we go in atmosphere again.
I will run a diagnostic on it.
Edie, we've got 5 of them.
According to the diagnostic, we now have 4.
That was a long conversation. Also, now we only have 4.
Hello, Shepard.
Wish you could have seen that gun on Tuchanka firsthand. I cut the auditory emulators and watched that Cerberus cruiser gracefully and silently disintegrate. Beautiful.
Sometimes I worry about you, man.
I agree with James there.
Reviewing our maintenance schedules one more time.
But that is funny.
Everything is in order.
Parts of Tuchanka reminded me of the desert back home. The lizards and worms are bigger, but, you know, the sand and everything. Do you hear that hum? Is that just me?
Okay. Just a little conversation.
Commander.
She's very boring at the moment.
Gabby, is it true you helped repair Edie's mobile frame after that last mission?
She just needed an extra pair of hands. I am an engineer, remember?
Were oils and lubricants involved? Was there any moaning?
In your dreams, Kenneth.
If only my imagination was that good.
He is horrible.
Commander?
Terrible.
All good, Commander.
I think Adams is just going to mention the pipe now.
Have you found that thermal pipe yet? There's probably a store on the Citadel that carries thermal pipe.
I will get to it at some stage.
Commander.
At your service.
Hello again.
Sometimes there's after missions and sometimes not.
So who needs their ass kicked now?
Good question.
Certainly possible. Would require strengthening exercises. Get muscles to support weaker bone structure.
Right. Yeah, I can do that.
Alloy of Edie's body not flexible like organic tissue could cause unintentional damage. Recommend pillows, cushions, possibly gel packs.
Okay, that's a little weirder, but yeah, all right, cushions.
Positioning critical to success. Can forward Edie charts, videos with relevant data.
No, Edie's pretty busy with, you know, stuff. Let's send, just send that to me. You're not gonna tell anyone about this, right? Like Shepard? Shepard doesn't really need to know.
Guarantee Shepard won't learn about it from me.
He's standing right there, isn't he?
I wish I wasn't.
Oh well, that is funny. Poor Joker. Also, I didn't realize their relationship progressed that fast, that quickly. But that is a funny conversation. I guarantee Shepard will not hear it from me. We're standing right here. Feed the fish. Don't see any dead ones yet. And no messages. Okay, so while we are here on Tuchanka, let's do this platoon one. Extracted Turian survivors. Now, because it's Turian, I'm taking Garrus and I'm taking James with. And then because it is Reapers, and then do you have anything new here? Nope. That's still the same. And same here with him. Says I don't know if this works for them, but let's put it on. And that as well.
This crash site's a nightmare. Edie, try to raise Lieutenant Victus.
Yes, sir.
For a Turian commander, what happened here is... let's just say the Turian code is not forgiving. And that it's his son is bad for the Primarch. Promoting family without merit can bite you in the ass. What's strange is the Primarch knows that.
Commander, I have to land well back from the main crash site.
That the best you can do?
Yes, sir. But the Reapers seem unaware of our presence. You might get the jump on them.
All right, set her down. Let's save this platoon. Edie, did you raise Lieutenant Victus?
Yes, but the connection is bad.
Patch me in. This is Commander Shepard, Alliance Navy. Do you read?
This is Lieutenant Tarquin Victus of the 9th Platoon. We're pinned by Reaper harvesters and taking heavy casualties. Also, there are pockets of my men scattered along the crash trajectory.
Lieutenant, I need you to fire a flare so I can find your position. Got it.
Things get worse by the minute. My men are dying.
This sounds bad. Let's move.
Looks worse than I feared.
Interesting, cool. Okay, so first off, ammo. Yeah, SMG magazine upgrade, cool.
A secret Turian mission on Tuchanka is especially odd. Thoughts?
You're the Turian. You tell us.
I got nothing, Lieutenant.
That's good.
We don't want them to call for backup.
Okay, so you can take them out quickly. Or try to. Nice. And then where they were, just grab the spare parts.
Escape pod. Our first casualties.
Survived the crash just in time for a harvester to take them out.
Died in the explosion?
Or dragged out and chewed on by husks.
Lovely either way. Poor people. Poor Turians. And there you've got the Tempest. New SMG. Cool armor they've got. I like the color and the look of it.
Eyes up.
Okay. I have a visual on the enemy, and there's an escape pod just beyond. Looks like the Turians are in tough. Enemies up ahead don't know we're here.
Surprise on our side for once. I like it.
Exactly. Let's go.
Okay, as soon as the harvester comes in, try and take it out as quickly as possible. I think the harvester gets here when you come in here in front. But as you see, there's two of them.
Harvester! Incoming harvester!
Yeah.
Thank you. Don't stop for us. We'll head for the main crash site.
There's another pod ahead.
Yeah, not one left behind.
Awesome. So that's the way to know that you've saved all the Turian soldiers there. Like I said, I want to save all of them. I want to do it right. We do have codex now. Only the harvester now. I would have thought we've had it earlier. Reapers.
Reaper, the Citadel, the Brute, Cannibal. The sight of a Reaper harvester in flight nearby is one of the first indications that a Reaper invasion is underway. Their massive wingspan allows them to quickly cover the distance between them and their prey. In the harvester's mouth are two heavy guns that fire in an alternating pattern. The harvester's most fearsome quality, however, is that its appearance guarantees that Reaper ground troops are not far behind.
Sounds lovely. Got a cool picture. And then here we've got organizations. A nemesis. So you can just pause and read there, but that's basically snipers. It was the one that I fought in the previous stage. The Krogan cannon one. Okay, so before we go, let's just... Okay, so right here as you get up here, sniper rifle ammo, spare ammo. Just make sure you've got what you want. I think you can't get back up here.
Keep moving. We need to find the main crash site ASAP.
Being the son of Adrian Victus is a lot to live up to. It's a big military name on Palaven. War's expected to run in the Victus blood.
Doesn't always work that way. You gotta make your own name.
Let's grab these spare parts. There's a new rifle. And then ultra light materials for the SMG.
Looks like we got the jump. Follow my lead.
Nice. So I think all
we
of
saved all those men.
Over here.
I think so as well. Okay, so let's quickly just look through here again. Those into harvesters make me nervous. Yes, I know. Okay, so there is where we got that. I just want to save them all. No, it might be stupid on my part, but I want to. Okay, so once again...
Shepard here. What's your status?
We're in deep. Commander, what's your ETA?
Hang tight. We're on our way.
Make sure you got everything you want before dropping down there. There's some armor over here, chest plate. And drop down again. Flight recorder.
Marnik, how's our velocity? Deceleration online. We'll survive. Victus is going to pay for this. Court-martial or hanging?
How's Victus going to live this down?
When we find him, we'll ask.
Shotgun smart choke.
Coming!
I like taking them down like that. Something over here, salvage. For one.
Shepard here.
Just saw harvesters drop a lot of enemies in your path.
Understood.
There's the harvester. Got it on the run.
We destroyed it, never mind got it on the run.
Okay, let's pick it up. It's important we don't lose this squad.
Here's where politics pisses me off. Wouldn't the Krogan want to blow these Reapers the hell off their own planet?
Krogan-Turian animosity is ancient and intense. It's inborn.
And I need them to work together, so let's not complicate things.
But for once I actually use the ladder. Mostly I seem to just fall down them. Medikit. Nice. Too bad my barrel doesn't change now, but it does make sense. This next part is going to be a big fight. Just try and keep yourself and the squad alive.
All right, let's move! Right behind you! For Paladin!
There's a brute. Damn it! Okay, so grab this once again. I'm ready for you. Take that. And then you're done. Just grab some ammo.
Over here.
That should be everything, and this ends, if you come too close there, it's a scene again, but that should be everything you can get in here.
Lieutenant Victus?
Commander Shepard, my men and I are in your debt. Thank you for saving so many.
What happened here?
He screwed up.
Stand down, soldier.
These men are dead because of him.
I said, stand down.
Hey, I just saved all your asses, so everyone just calm down. Lieutenant, what's going on here?
I made a bad call. This is all on me. I chose caution and clever tactics over a head-on attack. And my men paid the price.
You mean the crash?
Yes. We could see on Hollow that Reaper forces were blocking our intended path. Staying on course guaranteed heavy casualties. So I chose a safer route, skirting the enemy. And that took us low and through these ruins. When we encountered resistance, there was no room to maneuver. Suddenly, we were in a fight for our lives. A lot of my men lost that fight.
Once again, I'm on his side. It's like, what was he supposed to do? Go straight ahead into the enemy forces. He took the path that he thought was clear, and yes, it ended up bad, but what was the alternative? Go straight through the enemy. So that for me is stupid. I'm sorry that they so hard on him on this for this choice. But okay, once again, Renegade, get over it.
Owning your mistake takes guts, but you have to get over it and move on.
Of course. It's just fresh right now. Our mission's still a failure. When we've stabilized the injured, we'll head back to the fleet.
You're abandoning your mission?
We're down over 30 men. It'd be suicide.
What exactly did you come here to do?
There's a bomb on the planet. We were sent to defuse it.
A bomb? How big?
Enormous. Cerberus has it.
Lieutenant, if Cerberus has that bomb, you have to finish your mission.
Haven't these men sacrificed enough?
I understand. This kind of sacrifice is the hardest to ask for, but your men signed on for it. And so did you.
My men have lost hope, Commander. Even if I wanted to finish the mission, they don't.
It's your job to make them want to.
How?
Their sacrifice means that others will never face what they faced here today. Remind them that those sacrifices have no honor if the mission fails.
Men, I own what happened here today. But we have to carry on.
No, we don't. Who cares about a few dead Krogan? It's over.
We are Turian, and we will not let Cerberus succeed. Our sacrifice is the difference between life and death for this entire galaxy. Let the heroes of the 9th Platoon be remembered for performing their duties with bravery. All right, men. Shuttle's arriving any minute. We're moving out. Commander, come with us. We're a shell of what we were. We could use the help.
Send me the nav point. I'll see what I can do.
Thank you. That'll give us time to do a little recon. See what we're up against.
Victus, you have a second chance here. Make their sacrifice count.
Understood, Commander. Hope to see you at the rendezvous.
Cerberus bomb. What the hell is going on, Commander? And what do the Turians have to do with it?
Coordinates Victus gave me place it in the Kelphic Valley. It's a heavily populated area. That's all I know.
My gut says something's not right here.
What do you suggest?
Get the Primarch to come clean.
Should we alert the Krogan military?
I'd wait. We're in the dark here. Krogan-Turian relations are fragile until the genophage is cured. Let's not push it. And how about this bomb? How many troops does Cerberus have on this?
No idea. All I know is we can't have them detonating that bomb.
Keep me in the loop. Hack it out.
Primarch Victus.
Impressive work on Tuchanka. I'm grateful that...
Why didn't you tell me about the Cerberus bomb? Why hide that? What else are you keeping from me?
I have nothing for you.
For our alliance to work, I need to trust you.
Our friendship is new, Commander. Would you trust me with information that puts your people, puts Earth, at risk?
Why would I jeopardize our alliance by lying to you now? Doesn't make sense.
Decisions like these weigh heavy on me. When I was a general, I could pass them up the chain of command. But now, I'm all I've got. Know what I mean?
Sure. And
that's all. Wait, there is one more thing, Commander. Thank you for saving my son.
Okay, well that was fun, but interesting. This is where I'm going to end the video. Next one we'll talk with everyone again, see what's new conversations, what's not going on the ship, and then we'll deal with this bomb. So be well, have a great day, see you in the next video.